Hello, this is Starlight Whispers. I'm back after a long break. So, for those who have been here before, or for those who are subscribed, welcome back. And for anyone new who's tuning in, welcome in. So, this is a 3 deck spread, and we're just going to get some general messages after the full moon in Aquarius. So this was quite a powerful full moon, and I think quite a lot of us felt it. So I thought this was an opportune time to return and just see what messages come through. So in front of us we have 3 piles. There's pile 1, pile 2, as well as pile 3, and they have to be kept at a distance for now, or else they won't get into frame. So please pick one and just go down in the description box to find the timestamps if you'd like to skip. Pile 1, welcome in. So this is just an amethyst, I think. Oops. If you'd like to take a closer look, and if you get some intuitive hits from this, then perhaps just cry a little bit. Okay, so let's see what messages are coming through for you here. So look at this last. Okay, the Knight of Swords as well as the Judgment card. Okay, very powerful. So the first thing that struck out to me was the wings that we see here. So the wings on the angel as well as the wings on this Pegasus, I believe. So I think it's time for you to take flight. There's angel helpers or maybe even fairies, I'm not so sure, but they're taking flight behind her, and there's ravens behind this Pegasus and this knight. So I think now is the time for you to truly charge forward, charge ahead, because you have the intuitive know-how. You've learned, and I think you've gotten some messages during this full moon, and I think you're out of this energy of doubt. So you're quite sure about what you've received, and you know this is kind of the step that you're supposed to take, but just a bit confused. So this is a confirmation that yes, it's your time to move forward. So with the Judgment card here, we have some lilies, which stands for, I believe, purity. There's even a connotation to death per se, so it could mean the start of a new cycle, so the ending of one, the beginning of another. And Judgment, so I think you have atoned for your sins, and I think you have truly come to this place where you feel this peace within you. You're like, okay, this happened, or I acted in so and so manner, but I understand where I came from, and I understand why it had to be done. But now I'm quite clear, and you hear it. You see this trumpet, it's almost very loudly ringing in your ears, and you can't ignore it anymore. So the message to go forward is, it's there and it's ringing true for you. And then here we have the Knight of Swords. So this is a very fast moving knight, and yeah, you can see this Pegasus is almost taking flight, or is in the clouds. I think he's in the clouds, yeah. So he has taken flight, and you know, these fairies, and they just appear really sparkly. So it's magical, and it's the night sky, and I think there's even a castle behind here. So there's a lot of magic and mystery, and it's just a very beautiful kind of message that's coming through here. So you're ready. Whatever you've been hearing is correct. Fret not. Yes, one cycle is over, but you can always start afresh, start anew, and just soar forward, soar ahead. Just look at the beauty of this card. Okay, so let's see which Keeper of Light has come forward for you. It is Holy Amethyst. Surprise! Similar to this. So if you've been thinking of purchasing crystals, perhaps an amethyst would be next. Okay, so here it says Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So I think you know what it is you desire, or you have like a general idea of something that you like to manifest or a direction that you like to take. And this is it. And she has wings as well. So that is such a running theme through this reading. Amethyst is, it comes in all varieties, clusters, and when as in a single form. But there's a certain translucency and a certain sparkliness to it. Yeah, so it's like looking at a shiny object, the kind of joy that radiates from within, like when you're a child in a candy store and just that happiness that you feel. I feel like you're going to be feeling that way, just like how the amethyst shines and sparkles with that beautiful purple shade. Could also be a message to work on your chakras. So the base chakra, which is red, and perhaps the throat, which is blue, because purple is a combination of blue and red. Okay, so just have a question in mind, or you can think of this thing that you're thinking of manifesting, or this decision that you've come to. Just keep it in your mind, and we'll see what answer the angels have for you. It says, ask for help from others. Okay, again, there's a lot of sparkles going on. So the moment I saw this, I felt hope. I felt a radiance and a hope. So I think the message that's coming through clearly is you have gone through the ringer, and now it's time for you to experience joy, experience the bliss of it all. And I don't know whether it's showing through, but here it looks almost like a mirror. So when you do scrying, you look through a mirror or something that's reflective, like the surface of water, and you just look inside and you get some messages. So that's what it feels like here to me. And if there's any Harry Potter fans here, you know about the mirror of Erised. So that tells you your deepest, darkest desire. So if that's what you've been thinking of all along, this is a sign. Go for it, It's right here. It's shiny and it's sparkly. And this could even be amethyst here. It really looks like amethyst. And there's a lot of purple in this card as well. So maybe this is not something that you can do on your own. It's okay to enlist help, whether it's a business idea, whether it's something to do with school, whether it's in your workplace with your colleagues. Ask for some help. You can maybe even reach out to someone you've never reached out to before, or someone whom you think may not have the skills, but they may surprise you. So just approach someone, ask for that help, and then you'll see how much faster this manifestation comes true in your life. Okay, so pile one, thank you for tuning in. I wish all of you the best, and yeah, so please like, do comment, subscribe if you'd like, and I won't be uploading more videos like this, so take care. Hello pile 2, welcome in. If you have chosen this pile, it is another amethyst, but it's a differently shaped one from the other two. So if you get some intuitive hits just looking at this piece of amethyst, please follow your intuition, and whatever comes to your mind, or whatever you hear, what you're seeing, all of that is valid. So if you get something from this, trust the message that's coming through. Okay, so let's see the tarot. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands, but they are in reverse. So this Hanged Man, when it's in reverse, he's going to look like he's upright. So this is the actual card. So the Hanged Man is about an impasse. Impasse. It's about pausing before your next step, being contemplative, meditative, zen, but not too zen, because obviously it's draining him just due to the position that he's in. So there's a little bit of tension going on, but with a sort of calmness. And this is a forest and this clearing here, so you could probably be in this lush space or this lush time in your life where things are going well, but somehow you just feel like being a bit contemplative or thinking about something, so that you can be led out of this forest, as beautiful as it is, into this maybe even more magical place here. So perhaps you've been getting ideas or a hit, maybe in your dreams. I'm getting that you're getting this in your dreams about this place, or this, it could even be a metaphorical place that you have to enter, and it's like an adventure land. But it's more than just that. So at first it could be an exciting journey, and all your senses are overloaded, and that's very exciting. But there are messages that are going to come through to you. So take some time, be meditative, be contemplative, use whatever methods work for you, be it music, be it art, be it actual meditation, singing bowls, anything, chakra cleansing, whatever works for you. Take the time out, but know that this is not your final destination. Where you are right now, you're comfortable, it's good for you, it's lush, but this is the magic that you're supposed to experience. And then here with the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands upright traditionally means victory, success, and you can see, how brave and how in control and in charge he is, with this lion in front of him and the eagles and this so much red and orange and yellow going on. So there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fire. So you could have been like this before, or maybe this is what this place is talking about, but right now you're feeling this way. So even though things are comfortable, you don't feel very victorious. That's because you're supposed to venture out into something else, into something new, into something more than what you have settled for till now. And that's okay. Sometimes we get really comfortable with where we are at. There's nothing wrong with that. It's safe, it's worked for us before, so why not just stay, right? But the message that's coming through to you, pile number 2, is no, don't be comfortable, because you're going to find so much more victory and so much more satisfaction if you venture in deep. Whenever you feel the time is ready for you, do that. And the lion is the king of the jungle, so you may feel like more of a king or queen, or whatever you identify as, if you venture in. Yes, he's in a forest, but the message that's coming through is you're supposed to feel even more than what you're feeling right now. So don't shortchange yourself, because you know that this can come your way. Okay, so let's look at which keeper of the light is coming through to offer a message. Brigitte, inner strength. I love how synchronistic cards are. So Brigitte, she's all about fire. This is her element, and there's so much to the mythology of Brigitte. I've just been getting more into it, but there's so much to her. And the thing is, she can manifest as any god, goddess, source, any higher being that you believe in, that you follow. So whatever form you want your guidance to take, she can appear in that form. So here it says, Brigitte, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. The lion, it's all about the power, right? In even eagles. So here it's very straightforward. When I look in this card, all I see is she's telling you, you have this fire within you, you have this passion, strive towards it, achieve it, because look at all of this green that ties in with this card, where it's lush forest, and who would want to leave that behind, right? but there's so much more. If you tap into your inner fire, your inner strength, if you tap into this, imagine this whole card is like illuminated with, the orange of her hair, and it's just so bright and so radiant. Wouldn't you want to be there? Yeah, so just keep going ahead, don't be comfortable, because there's so much more that can come your way. And okay, so now if you have a question or a theme or this place, that you've been thinking about or that you've seen in your dreams, just keep that in your mind now, and we'll see what answers the angels have for you. Opportunity, just look at that. So I think it ties in perfectly with the other card. So this is telling you an opportunity of a lifetime is coming your way. Just look at her, how radiant she is. Look at those wings, they're keeping her safe. You will be safe. It may not be easy because right now you're in your comfort zone, but you're a little bit uncomfortable. And this is tugging at you for a reason, because this is what is your true essence. And the opportunities are going to come your way so much more easily and in a way that you deserve them. And this card is just almost fully golden, right? So this is what you can achieve, what you can manifest. So just believe in yourself, believe in whatever intuitive hits you've been getting, and work towards that goal, or have that vision within you. Sometimes things which we're meant to have come to us in the least expected ways. So it's not all about action, action, action. Sometimes it's just about trusting. As counterintuitive as that sounds, it's not. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's all I have for pile 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like. Also do comment, do comment on what you'd like to see next, or whether this reading resonated with you, and all of that good stuff. And I thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to probably see you in the next reading. Thank you. Welcome in pile 3. So this is your reading, and this amethyst chip here, it's different from the other 2 amethyst chips, as I've told pile number 2. So just look at this, and if you do get any intuitive hits, any messages, if you hear something, take that as your guidance as well, because we all have our own intuitive abilities which will always serve us. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say for us. Okay, so you have the 3 of Pentacles as well as the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Page of Swords, she is a young energy, and she's all about communication. Swords are about communication. Need not be only talking, it could be in writing, in the way you communicate ideas, basically, in how you make something that's gibberish make sense to people, and you make it make sense in a way that's interesting, in a way that's attractive to them. So you can see how the sword is illuminated, and she's just so confident, right, in where she is. It's so cold outside, but in her choice of clothing and her makeup and everything, she just looks so comfortable. But it has come in reverse. So what this is telling me is there's a message that you have to deliver to people, to masses, or maybe to even someone close to you. Just one person, you could change one person's world, and that means everything, right? You have a message, but right now you're feeling a little bit blocked, a little bit stuck. You may be doubting yourself. But what is going to come about when you do talk about things? It could be perhaps something negative that affected you, and I think it is something negative, because the scene is quite bleak. She looks confident, but if you look around her, it's not the happiest of sights. It's pretty bleak, but she's very confident, right? So this is your time to come forward and to share whatever this negative thing that's affected you, whatever it is, and to show people, know that you can come out of dark situations. The light will always be at the end of a tunnel. You just have to pluck up the courage and feel it within you that you can overcome this obstacle. And look at this card, what a stark contrast, right? So they're in the woods and it's lush and it's green and they're building something. Pentacles are representative of the earth element and this is the air element. So from thought, maybe you were ruminating about whatever this problem or this issue is, and it's been in your head for so long. So now it's time for you to express it, either verbally or through writing, whatever way you choose, that would be the right way. And then what's going to come forward is you're going to feel so free. And just, look at this lady. If, yes, she looks beautiful and very comfortable, but here it's a more stripped down version of her. And she's grown her hair long and, hair, it's like an antenna. So it kind of allows us to feel into whatever is coming through to us. So it's like TV antenna, you catch the vibrations and they're transmuted into you, and yeah, they're there to help. So the thing is, she has come out from a bleak situation into lushness, and here he's perhaps cooking something, I think, or the guidebook says they're building a well, but tonight it's coming through as him cooking something. So what is cooking? What's food? It's nourishment, it's warmth, it's a way of keeping yourself alive, right? So I feel a lot of confidence, a lot of hope from this card. And this bird flying away into the distance, it's almost like the end credits of a movie. And when they're like, and they lived happily ever after, right? And this is like the closing scene. And there's just a bird that swoops away into the distance. So you definitely can emerge from your cocoon, from your very negative thoughts that have been swirling around you, into this beautiful place. Maybe within your mind, maybe in your physical reality, it could manifest. But this is what's going to come forth. And let's see what Keeper of Light is here to give us a message. Cananus, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So with sensuality and sexuality, it's at the second chakra, the one that vibrates with the color orange. There's a bit of orange here. So that has to do with creativity, and that's where the sex organs are. So that's literally, bringing a child into this world, into nourishing a child, a fetus, before they enter this world. So there's a lot of creativity and and even with the moon, a lot of intuition. And you can see here all the leaves that are growing. And it's again just a very lush card like this. It's being reflected here. It's also like something out of the woods, and he is a creature of sorts. So it is just a very beautiful card, and he has antlers, so he could be a deer. So what this is telling me is move out of self-imposed restrictions, limitations, and just express yourself. Be free. Cook, sing, dance, whatever brings you, build something, whatever builds up your confidence, whatever brings you energy, whatever brings you just a sense of peace and vitality. Do that right now. Express it. Express yourself. Express yourself through your communicative prowess, and you'll reach this place. And if you did pick pile 2, Brigitte is the twin flame in this card deck of Kiranos. So if you felt a calling towards pile 2, please do check out those messages as well. Very beautiful. Okay, so now if you have a question or you know what issue you have to release at this particular time, please keep that in your mind and we'll see what the angels have for you. Compromise. Okay. So with this card here, these two bags do feel a little bit burdensome. So again, this burden that you've been carrying along with you, it's okay. It's okay to feel like life has sort of brought you down, but you compromise on it. How can you compromise? Perhaps one part of it is you accepting whatever happened, but the other part of you is releasing it, sharing it with someone, sharing it with the world perhaps. Maybe not the exact problem, but maybe some tips on how you can overcome such a problem. Or you could write a storybook on something that's similar to the idea that you have, right? So compromise on the past pain, the past burdens. I understand that they had to happen, unfortunately. Things do go wrong in life, but those are just stepping stones, and that's the best way to look at them. Or else, just our whole psyche is going to come down like a house of cards. So understand that this had to happen for a particular reason, but also understand that now's your time to shine. You can come out of it, and it's not just for your benefit. You're going to help so many other people in the process as well, and that's such a powerful thing. So believe in yourself, believe in your ability to express this, and don't hold on to this burden anymore. So pile 3, that's all I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you like. And yeah, do comment below if you have some suggestions or some ideas, or just if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below. And I'm always open to hearing what all of you have to say. So thank you. Okay, we have come to the end of the card reading. I hope all of you have enjoyed it, and I'll try to incorporate more of an ASMR style into my reading. Or if this did give you ASMR, then okay, I hope it helped. As I've been telling the piles, please do leave some comments or some suggestions, and thank you for sticking around. For those of you who have subscribed or you have watched my prior videos, thank you for your patience, and for those who are new here, welcome in. This is the start of a new journey and I hope to take you on with me. So thank you once again, and remember to shine bright.